Hey guys, welcome back to Flint Hill Catfishing. This is Brian. I'm out on the Catawba River today and we're gonna try to put some cats in the boat. Stick with me. Alright y'all, putting on some river herring again. Got a pretty good chunk on there, and got a body chunk on this left rod, putting the head out on this one. So we got the baits down. Let's see if we can hook into something. Alright, don't take me off anchor, but I'm set up good here. All right, fish on, y'all. He's a little one though. Either that or he's a huge one swimming straight at me, but with the head shakes, I think he's a small one. Probably 7 or 8 pounds, don't feel big at all. And I'm not in super strong current over here on the right anyway. Yeah, he's a little guy, man. I feel like I'm winching him in with this 7,000. Hey though, got a fish on. He's trying to run to the cover over there. There's a bunch of brush over here on the right hand side. He liked that body chunk, didn't he? A little blue. Probably 3 to 5 pounds. It's a little guy. But hey, got the skunk out? I don't know, he might be 6 or 7. Got the skunk out, y'all. All right, gang. There he is. That's a good fish. He's healthy, clean, young boy. Look at him. Got a couple of those little parasites around there. His whisker on there. Anyway, just a little guy. Let's send him back. There he goes. Fish number 1. That was fun. See if we can do it again, y'all. There's a bunch of bait fish underneath me. Let's suspend a rod here in a minute. I'm in about 13 foot of water. Oh, there it is. Oh, too soon. He might be on there. Yeah, he's on there. The little one again, I think. That's it. Feels like another small one, gang. I don't know where the big boys are at today. Boy, tiny, tiny. Little tiny guy. He's probably 2-3 pounds, man. Well, he's only got one eye, so I guess I'll show him the side with the eye. There he is, a little dink. He got to go. I'm looking for a big one. Alright gang, so I've been anchored up for about 30 minutes now. Got 2 small fish. No skunk, so that's a good thing. At least got some fish. And I am actively hunting a monster. And I know they're in here. They might not be right where my baits are, but they're either going to come to them or I'm going to move and try to find them. I'd love to hit a 40 or 50 class a day. Those fish are such a fun fight, man. All of them are fun, but them big ones, they leave an impression, that's for sure. just a little word of caution to some of you kayak fishermen that are out there. I just piled a bunch of line on my floor here, and I try not to do that often, but it's pretty dangerous if you get too much on the floor where you get tangled up in it. If you were to capsize or flip over, your feet can get in it, and you know how hard 25 to 40 pound mono is to break, so you'd have to whoop the knife out real quick, which I have, but I don't want to do that. I'd rather not be tangled up if I hit the juice, and I can just swim to shore, drag my kayak over there, shiver, build a fire. Yeah, something like that is what it would look like. You know, I made up a bunch of Carolina rigs with 50 pound test this time. I usually use 80. I don't know if I'm gonna do that anymore unless I'm on the lake, because there's just so much stuff for them to rub up against. And the other thing I forget about, and I'm sure some of you guys know this too, when those fish wrap up in your line like that, man, that's a whole lot of bad juju going on to your line when they do that, with that, especially if it's a big fish and it's got some weight. It doesn't work in your favor generally. I'll use another fillet, I think. I ain't gonna put a huge one out this time. That's a nice piece of bait. I'm using a big old gizzard shad now. He's about 16, 17 inches long. And cutting some fillets off of it and sending them on out there. There it is. It's hard to hook a chunk like this, so it's kind of hydrodynamic when it's under the water and doesn't flutter everywhere. I try sometimes, but I'm too impatient to do it every time, so I just cut a square fillet and throw it. Boy, that breeze feels good because I'm right in the sun. And I actually brought this today, which I hadn't had to whip. Oh, I hadn't had to whip that out in a while. Sunscreen. But I come out here sometimes and I'm a knucklehead and I don't put any on or forget, or if I put it on before I get in the boat, it's usually good, but I don't do that sometimes and I get distracted, and by the time I realize I need it, I'm burnt to a crisp, which ain't good for you in the long run. I've gotten better about it though. I'm waiting for this, for the current, when the current gets back to summer flows that are, generally, much lower, I'm gonna start using some of the bobber techniques again for suspending baits. It's really effective. It's just hard to fish it in strong current in deep water. Bobbers are real good though on the river, shallow or deep. It's kind of nice though because you can position, let that float go down, and you position your bait at the depth you want right on your structure. It's kind of nice. It ain't no kids thing, that's for sure. I got to clean up here in a minute. I got too much stuff going on. I know that happens to all of y'all on boats or kayaks, but on a kayak it gets cluttered pretty darn fast because your real estate is a bit less. If I pre-cut some bait, I usually take a wet towel and lay over top of it when the sun's out like this, just to keep the moisture from getting sucked out of it and bait getting all dried up and whatnot. Works really good. All right, swivel, bead. I'm gonna have to start bringing a cooler out with me, folks. It's starting to get warm, man. Oop, there's a fish. Oh, he's pulling now. I believe that's a better fish. We might have got what we asked for, y'all. He might take me off anchor. He sure does feel like a good one, y'all. Oof, yeah. Come on. Woo, baby. Swimming upstream towards me. Come on, baby. I don't think he's huge, but he sure is angry. I don't know, he's taking drag, y'all. I got the drag cranked down pretty good. He's holding. I mean, I don't set it like channel lock tight or nothing, but I'm gonna have to tighten just a touch until he gets closer. I'll just tighten up my drag a little bit. I gotta get rid of that clicker. I know some people do it, drives me crazy. Still pulling drag. Man, we might have got what we asked for. Watch him be a 10-pounder. He's like a roid rage small catfish or something, but I don't think he's a huge one. Can't tell yet in the current though. Don't want to come up. We're gonna see him here in a minute. Come on, baby. Where you at? Now, some of you that may not know this, many of you do, I always loosen my drag a bit as my line gets shorter and closer to the boat, because there's just a lot less stretch in that mono. With braid, different story, but it doesn't have any stretch. But oh yeah, that's a nice fish. All right, now I'm gonna loosen. I don't know how he's hooked, but he's trying to wrap. He's all wrapped up now. Get out of there. Oh, he's hooked good, I believe. I don't know, it might be 25, but man, he's a fat one. Who cares, right? He's a big one. That hook set looks funny though. Did it penetrate? It's in the bottom jaw. I don't know if it's buried good or not, but these hooks are good. It should be. All right, buddy, get tired or something. The current is tough now. When they get their mouth open, facing upstream, it makes it a little bit tougher. Oh yeah, he's hooked good. It came through the bottom jaw. Give me a chance, baby. Got it. Let's get that hook out first, y'all. Okay, that's weird where it's at right now. Let's put this here. Flip my bail. Little line out. There we go. Come here, buddy. Yeah, he's about 25. I thought he was bigger than that. But man, he felt good. Good old pull on that guy now. What is going on with my line here? Open up, big boy. Get that thing out of you. I would recommend not leaving that dorsal fin near your crotch like I'm doing. It's not a good idea. If he flips, that would probably be painful, wouldn't it? Which usually happens right about when you pull the hook out. But no, still knock my bait out. I'll actually let you hit me in the doodads, but don't do that. Don't knock my bait out. Boy, that hook got him good now. It's deep down there. My pliers almost weren't long enough. There we go. Now, what is going on? There we go. All right. There he is, y'all. Yeah, he's a solid 25. Yeah, man, that's what I come out here for. I'll take a 25. I love him. He's a nice beefy one too. Good old gut on him. All right, y'all. Let's let that guy go. Oh, there it goes. That was a quick release. So gang, a little something I was thinking about while talking to another angler the other day. A lot of times we try to shortcut some of the hard things we have to do to learn how to be a good angler. We can pick up as much as we want from other anglers on YouTube and reading magazines. Those are great resources. At the end of the day, you're gonna have to apply those things to your body of water. You're gonna have to go out and start fishing that area, finding structure. Once you find the spots, like we call them, you're gonna end up finding sections or parts of those spots that seem to hold fish consistently, or if they're not in one section of that spot, they might be in the other. Or they may be in a different spot altogether, but it just takes going out and fishing. You got to do the stuff. So don't be discouraged if you're not catching big fish. Get out there, keep fishing, keep trying, and don't give up. Your day's coming. It's your turn.